Hello everyone, welcome to After Duty Vets, where we discuss what life is like after the military. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about moral injury. Moral injury refers to an injury to an individual's moral conscience and values resulting from an act of perceived moral transgression which produces profound emotional guilt and shame, and in some cases, a sense of betrayal, anger, and profound moral disorientation. That is the definition of moral injury. And a lot of people in combat who have had to deal with combat have some type of moral injury. The reality is our enemies aren't the same as us. They have different values and morals. They have no problem using their kids or their women, dogs, animals, whatever. They don't care if they use them to help them reach their goal and what they're trying to accomplish, where we do. I've heard so many cases of women wearing suicide vests. Children being sent out by their dads because insurgents are holding their whole family hostage, and the dad is told that if he doesn't send his daughter out with a suicide vest, they will kill his whole family. That's the kind of stuff that we have to deal with, and as folks in our society, we're taught to value children and women. They don't value them the same. Moral injury could also be making a decision that costs someone their lives. What happens with this is they use children to run towards us because most of us love children, and we don't expect children to be dangerous, but to them they are. They use our morals against us. The thing is, this has always existed, but it just hasn't been put into words. It was happening in World War II, but not to the severity as now. Most of our enemies in World War II wore uniforms. It's when we got to Korea that it started coming about more often. It's gotten worse recently. So on the battlefield now, you don't know who the enemy is. It could be a woman. It could be a child. I have talked to guys who actually got in trouble by their platoon leader for not shooting a child who ran up to him and got right in the middle of them thinking that they had candy. One of them also had a toy gun, and he recognized it as a toy, and he didn't shoot him, and he got in trouble from his squad leader for not shooting the child with the toy gun. Well, he recognized it as one because they use their children and women against us because they know our moral values. And we have to live with that guilt and shame after we've had to make those decisions. Please understand that if you had to break a moral norm, you had no choice. It was either you or them. Because if you had to shoot an innocent because you thought they were a threat, that is on the insurgents because they used women and children in the past, and you've got to make sure that you have to make the right decision. And if you shot or bombed or mortared or whatever somebody that was an innocent, that's because your experience has been the insurgents using our morals against you and using women as children. It is not your fault. You did what you had to do to survive for yourself, your family, your loved ones, and your buddies, families, and children. You did what you had to do. And I know this is a depressing topic, but you need to realize it's not your fault and it's nothing that you did. It's them using our morals against us. So until next time, thank you. Bye.
Disclaimer, I'm a licensed mental health therapist in California. If you're searching for mental health help, please reach out to someone in your state. If you are within California, you can reach me at the email below. And if you're interested in coaching anywhere in the United States, you can reach out below also. These videos are for educational purposes only, and if you're thinking about suicide, please reach out and call 911.